Hello everyone. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Life Guidance Tarot 111, and I'm inviting you at last to one of my zodiac readings. And this is the reading for the October harvest moon, and this reading will be out and available for the whole of November. Really, this is the reading for the new moon in October, but this is reading which is made for November 2020. And here it is. So the first card was Wheel of Fortune. This is for Aries. The second card was Six of Wands for Taurus. The Sun, Major Arcana for Gemini, and Four of Pentacles for Cancer. Three of Swords for Leo, Two of Pentacles for Virgo, Three of Pentacles for Libra, King of Swords for Scorpio, and the Magician, a Major Arcana for Sagittarius. Another Major Arcana, number 3, the Empress for Capricorn. And for Aquarius is Knight of Swords. For Pisces is Six of Swords. So here we go. This is the month where in the UK there's a month of new restrictions, and of course people are not really super happy about this, and it shows in this card, the card of Governor, King of Swords, in the position of Scorpio, the position of people's money, resources, where money is tightening up and we are not free to use the money. We feel that we are under some kind of control here as well. The whole humanity is under the control now. Here you are. So the first card, which is Wheel of Fortune, and it's a card of Jupiter, as you probably know. And by the way, please read the descriptions in the description box. Read. I will give you some interesting freebie and some timing for each of the zodiac individually as well. But I would like, because I mix the reading and individual readings as well. So maybe it's wise to listen to the whole reading here. Okay, so for Aries, look at this. Your life is changing. So November will be a big change for you, and things where you thought that you settled, no, they will just be unsettled. So the November is generally the month of big changes for everyone. Expect big changes, and go with the flow. And this is so important. The Virgo is teaching us this month to go with the flow, because it's very difficult now. So many events, so many things are happening that we find it really difficult to keep everything, to keep the track of what is happening really. So it's just the changes for Aries especially. But Aries, you are feeling, and you are in the kind of good here, because you feel that in the past you struggled and your past struggles are over now. The cards are promising you some victory. So where you felt that you were in arguments, and you nearly felt that you are losing and you were not sure about the outcome of the events, it shows that you are a winner here. You are victorious, right? So your finances are improving, Aries, and it shows that you might be moving to a new place and you feel much safer than usual. But though, of course, because you had some conflicts in the past, your heart is still bleeding and your heart is still in pain. So that will go, actually the heart problem will go for all of us, for all our humans on the planet, because I mean, look at this, these two positions of the heart and community, they are quite vulnerable here, and the big drastic changes are happening. I will talk a little bit about that a bit further in the reading. And Taurus, you are responsible for our personal finances usually in each reading, right? And Taurus, you are again, some time ago you just thought, oh, what is happening in my life with finances? I don't know where I am. But now the things are improving. Though whatever you are thinking of, your future goals, of your aspirations, is still a bit of on fire here. So there are big changes here, and what you thought of your goals, they might change. The faster you change, as I said, the faster you change, the less traumatic it is going to be for you, Taurus. So you just have to somehow learn how to go with the flow here. There were some changes, and the changes that you didn't expect here, right? They were in like collective. You didn't want these changes. It's just the time is now that it has to happen anyway. You're pushed to change, right? But the changes will bring you some more of a freedom, really. You'd feel more like less obligations in life, because you quite like your responsibilities, Taurus. You are like that. You're born with some kind of nurturing qualities for your family, for people who are really close for you. But now, listen, it's time to get free. So maybe your children already grown up, or maybe you just free yourself of responsibilities which normally would work bring you, and now the work is changing for you. So you kind of like more like feeling that you have to cross the river to get to a new point, new life, but you have to be more flexible, okay? And the next card is Gemini. Beautiful sun is here. Oh, listen, Gemini, you are so free. And again, you maybe struggled financially, and you are felt that only in the recent past you were you had some kind of commitment, you had some heavy burdens, but now it's over. It's over, and you are the winner. I don't know what kind of battles you were winning, and what kind is probably in your head, to be honest, and because it's in a position where it's in the position of your unconscious collective mind. But it is so important for you, because it makes you feeling that you become more confident with this position, right? So now you become more confident in yourself, that you can be free, and you can at last become creative. I do suggest and recommend for you to write poetry, to do any creative work. Maybe you're an artist, a painter, or maybe you just want to decorate your flat or house, or just do and go be an actor. I don't know. You have this kind of a huge freedom in you right now, and you deserve it. Now, what else this advice the card give you? You just the cards are telling you that in the nearest future you just have to keep your finances and your resources really close to yourself. But you are entering a really happy phase, and look at this. If you are want to have a new relationship, you have to be and create lots of initiative. You have to be very enthusiastic about this relationship, and you have to act on it, right? So you have to almost fake it before it happens. You just have to really imagine, act, and then is the energy, the right energy will just come into a place. Okay, your finances are definitely improving here as well. So I see in your second house the Four of Pentacles, and in your 8th house the Empress. So the situation at home, if you had some problems at home, maybe people or neighbors were I don't know, just playing up, you were not happy about the people who you live with, it is improving really for you. Okay, so you just like this is really a nice month to start really good creative project, and that goes actually for everyone here. So mental activity, the learning, the communication is all falling into place. You just have to be more proactive and act on it, okay? There was some pains in the past in communications, right? And the people who were close to you caused you pain. It could be the loved ones as well. But I think you'd be, you just, if you find the way to let go and to accept the things as they are, then you are flying. You will be in a very good position. I see that the improvement here, you are working on your life, on your romantic relationship, but also you're working towards creating your own project, and it's almost like you're treating it as your baby, and this project will bring you money, and I can see the improvement on of the financial situation. You just be careful about things which I suppose, that how you speak to people. You were hurt in the past, so you are a bit careful now with your hurts, right? But listen, if you are not overcoming this, if you don't forgive, then the life will be difficult. So just simplify your life and forgive, okay? Right. All right, next. This is a wonderful Cancer. So Cancer, you have Four of Pentacles here, which was previously you had the Sun. So in the nearest past you had the Sun, and in the nearest future, look, you have the Three of Swords, Cancer. So look at this. So you were so free, and you were so loved, and you loved as well. And now the time came that you, for some reason, have to be careful of how you are spending your money, and in fact how you are functioning with your resources and your energy, right? Okay, your long-term relationship is wonderful though, because you have the Empress in the position of your 7th house, which is your house of marriage and partnership. So you have to be confident in this, and this person who is giving you support and your kind of like future relationship, or even the relationship you have now, is quite settled and very stable. It's like, look at this, the woman is sitting, and she's got this beauty, energy, abundance, finance, everything is at her feet. She doesn't have to do much. She is represented a proper sacred woman, as divine femininity, the aspect of divine femininity, when the women don't have to do much. They just have to kind of look at you, and they share this wonderful energy with you. So you're in a very lucky position to have this right now, Cancer. See your shared resources, where you come to jobs, and where you have to earn your money, not kind of like almost personally, through other people, through companies, through other people, is not very easy right now, right? The time of earnings for you is not easy. You see, financially, you have to just keep this energy going with your partnership, because they are holding your life together right now, right? Your partnership, and your lots of initiative. If you're looking for the job, you have to come up with kind of lots of ideas, initiative, right? You have to start looking, you have to start doing things, and then it will start coming back to you, right? So in your health, in your energy, you are right for work and for service and self-improvement. The kind of like place where you serve, you just have to take all the elements, all your potential talents and whatever you can do, and try to look for this new job. And the time will come when the changes will be inevitable, and everything will come back to Jupiter, right? here, because this is your ultimately the house of your goals, where you achieve things, where your career status and reputation is changing. You will not come back to the same job where you were in the past. So you have to repurpose your goals, basically, right? And then if you tune in and repurpose and let go of past communications, of past how you kind of thought you earn and how you thought you'd communicate with people as well, then you just, I think it will be changed. Your values are going to change. Look, you were hurt in the recent past, but the thing is, look at this. It's just in front of you. It's almost like you are hurting yourself with your own thoughts and with your own values. Is if you won't change something about this. This is ultimately the card of forgiveness as well, and the suffering and forgiveness is opening heart chakra, so it's a kind of like panicky card, the card of fears, and it's just like really close to you in your nearest future. So look at this. You have this trio here. One is freedom, be like a child, innocent, playful, and another one is memory of the past, and memory of the past hurts. It's again, it's all only in your memory. If you let go of this memory, yeah, of negative memory, then you just start working on your new house. In fact, you are working, you're building your kind of new house or doing something in the house that it shows like you're nailing, you're doing the nails in your house where you are right now. But symbolically, it's also you are building up your nice future places, like for the future. You're building up a good route for your future as well. Okay, so right, let's go into Leo's. Leo, you got this card today, and for November, and you got this card. So the two difficult cards in November I have for Leo and for Aquarians, but as we know, it's all the cards of how hard it is to be a human. There's somebody hurt you, Leo, in the past, and you cannot get over this. And this is the only advice: if you let go and accept that you are left with something which is also equally valuable, it will be easier to take this with you for the future, because everything is here for the purpose, and to be free, for you to free yourself, to see how you are financially not dependent, right? Because it's like almost like a financial dependency card here as well. You need to go through some kind of trauma. You don't have to. If you accept fast, if you forgive whatever was in your past, whatever conversations you had with your long-standing partners, it will change. If you accept this changing fast, it will the kind of smoother the accepting this difficulties, the smoother the path is going to be for you, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're basing at the moment is not an easy time for you, Leo, here at the moment, because it's either at your home, just where you are, where you have to be really peaceful, and because you just like only recently built something in this place, built a new place where you or your community or your family is happy, but the feelings there are not quite right yet. Okay, but the thing is, it's almost as this energy is quite big. It's bigger than you, and you just wanted. At the moment, there is lots of distance between somebody who is close to you or somebody who is has to be there for you for on kind of everyday level. But listen, I think it's essential because it's the moment where you clear things. It's the moment when you are clearing things from, like you just have to do the spring cleanse in your house and where you are. And this is like emotionally, you have to do that for yourself. You have to forgive. You have to release something. You have to learn how to release the pain. And in fact, after this session, I will be doing another session, but I will ask people to send me their emails, and I will send them healing exercises and healing cards and energy. I will do a special energy healing for all the fears which are in the heart of our communities, in the heart of our humanity right now. All this goes through your Leo. You are going to heal us. The Leo sign of Zodiac is going to heal November for us. It's not going to be an easy month. Okay, just in my memory now is probably a good time to say that astrologically we have here, look, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, right, and Sun, all the planets. So we have to take care of all these planets which showed up in this particular reading. Okay, so how are we going to deal with this? How are we going to deal with this? Very interesting. Okay, I think I'll let you know a bit later. Okay, because I want to go through the signs of Zodiac first. Okay, Leo, you know what to do. Just like release, forgive, heal your heart, heal your fears, and I will show you how to do it in the next 20-minute session. Okay, so this is Virgo. This is Virgo. We have Two of Pentacles for you, so you have to let go of something in the past really hurt you. You had a painful events or painful conversations, and it's still in the back of your mind. It's still kind of like you probably wake up in your sleep because the memory is very, very strong still. Okay, again, if you let go, and it depends of how quick you let go, you learn how to let go as a human of past events, and you're probably losing some money here over this as well, which is not very easy. But listen, if you look a little bit to your future, you will find the way to earn money in a different way. And if you were in partnership, it was like a codependent partnership. It wasn't serving you anymore. You have, when you are saving yourself from this partnership, honestly, it's a savior. It's a, what is the expression? It's a blessing in disguise. What happened to you? You were not happy. You're getting like back to normal a little bit now, but very soon, very amazing future is going to happen for you. You are going to be your own person who is earning your own money, as always, either self-employment or somebody will invite you to do something which you don't expect really. It changes all over the place. Look, so many changes for so many people, and you will take this change into your hands and you will really know how to serve in a different way the whole community and your own life. Okay, so I think I see the money is going to improve very soon, but you have to take lots of initiative, right? You have to take lots of initiative and do a bit of studying, and but more like not studying and sitting and waiting, but just like go for it, bluff it almost. Like, yeah, magician is a perfect bluff, so he has to say, I can do it, even when he can't do it, because you can do it. Okay, so next is Libra. You have Three of Pentacles, and only recently you're surrounded by bit of a kind of negativity now, whether it's in your psychological mind, That's something you have to let go. You are not earning as much. You prefer to be in the past, but actually the past is not repeatable. You cannot repeat the past. So if you tune into the present moment and to the present changes and go inside of this samsara wheel, just go just deep inside and watch events evolving. Plus you are a hard worker here. You're working very hard for your own self-improvement and self-development, but plus you are actually hard worker, really earning money. And when you start earning, then the kind of clear mind will start coming back to you. So for you, Libra, it's very, very important that you start your work as soon as possible, and it will give you the clarity of the mind. It's not easy. It's not easy because the government is not letting you to do what you want to do in a way, because say that you're self-employed, say that you are a musician, and but because of the social distance rules, you can't have that many people, that many clients coming your way. And that goes for many people really right now because of the social distance rules, and it's quite strict, and it seems like it's less strict than in summer, but it's still quite strict, and really there will be probably even more policing around these areas, right? So be careful, guys. Okay, so now Scorpio, they love you. I love Scorpio. They're hardworking, they're talented, they're deep. The depth of Scorpio, my goodness, the intensity of Scorpio, and everything, you know, if we have this King of Swords in Scorpio, you are doing your best to become top professional, Scorpio, and you are already a top professional, really. Now what you have to do is to follow, to kind of go almost into this society where you are, or in the place where you are, and fit that particular professional environment. And it's not very easy environment, because swords, do I like them? Well, no, swords are very hard. I do personally like one aspect of swords, that is like this immense clarity and professionalism, right? But it's so cold. This particular place is cold. You're entering that particular place. The work where you are, it's cold, and they only want you to be top professional and very clear in what you're doing. Okay, this also shows as our prime minister of any government issues and events. It just shows more from, I think, from any country, from Europe, and from definitely from England, from this where I am doing this reading from. It shows that these new regulations, they really hurt people, really hurt them deeply in their goals. So they almost like losing, you know, the kind of patience, losing the energy. The heart is bleeding. They just wondering when is it going to finish. You see, they just like wondering when the community will be back to normal. And then also I saw a couple of interesting cards which show that we just have to actually adapt, because the small businesses are going to be better. Yeah, as soon as we pass these rules, right, strict rules and regulations, then they kind of like individually we will be managing things for a while, and that is the way to do it. That is the way to go individually, right? Also, what is difficult here is that in families, please don't have this kind of like rouse individually in your places, because it is the card of violence, right? And we don't want any more violence internally in our houses and places where we have to be peaceful. So Well, the way to be is just to learn how to relax and be positive. It's like learning new skills, learning, developing new skills. And if you be interested in something new and positive, how you can make money in a different way. Uh, if in the past um, you were like working for someone, uh, say that you were working for government or well for any company, for bigger company, now is the time to go individually, right? Now is the time to go, and I think the money soon will be available for small businesses to thrive. And this is my recommendation here, to turn your skills into your own small business, because also these two cards indicate like lots of business, lots of learning online is going to happen, and these learnings will be supported by government, and this learning is needed now by people, so you'd probably earn individually more money from that as well, right? That is a quite interesting angle, isn't it, to everything. Right, Sagittarius, almost what I said now about Scorpio kind of makes sense to you as well. Just go individual. You were in the past belonging to a big body, big company, and this is where you were successful. You know how to be there, how to be in charge. You are very powerful. But here now is the time to kind of dissect your talents into different areas. Like this, look, the magician is holding 4 elements. So think of 4 talents you can have, you know, and then just use them individually, these talents, and earn your own money, right? And then you'd be happy. Put lots of effort into property, into a business with property, if it's possible. I don't know whether it's your own house or whether you work for a community or some venues. I don't know. Just think about it. Where else you can take your talents is actually the talent of the language, different abilities to speak different languages as well. In fact, yes, as I mentioned before, it's like online studying. And we know that it's kind of logical, but I mean the cards are even showing even more that there's a logic is online. Do lots of things and businesses online, guys. And in fact, not just you will be supported by private people if you will say that you're selling courses online or something, you know, or you know, art courses or any other like business course online. If you create your own course, it will bring you a big good benefit, and that is especially for a Sagittarius. Okay, so go for it, Sagittarius. Look, I'd say that Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and even Capricorn, just do your own business. Try to develop your own talents right now. Okay, let's go into the Empress, which is the Capricorn. I just had a moment of bleep. So what is that? Okay, the Empress is in Capricorn. Oh, how wonderful, Capricorn! You're so lucky. I think you can start investing and thinking, studying more about properties, about venues, or about nature. And you if you like nature, you like to walk, just think what you can bring to yourself from this experience. Okay, it's nature, it's children, it's family. Just put your energy into these thoughts and let's see what happens, because something happened very recently which is very wonderful. I don't know where you learned something very recently, and you are going to have, you know, the things are coming together. You're waiting for this moment. There's like you knew one thing, another thing. You know, it's like magician. He's holding all the elements for success, for love, for power of speaking, right? And finally, he's got this magic wand, and the time is right now to put everything together and to have this kind of earning, because it's really powerful card to earn money. She is very rich, she is very kind of abundant, the Empress. So this is the time for you to act on your finances and abundance. Okay, right, it might change for you unexpectedly, and the things might do kind of like might go with a bigger speed that you need, because you know, you're sitting waiting and you think, oh yeah, it's nice, but then you just have to act very fast, because you have the Knight of Swords, and Knight of Swords is very active, very fast person, fast events surrounding you, and you're coming ultimately to you know, to the another end of this travel and tribulations. Okay, right, you finally, you know, your wheel of fortune is changing. Possibly, Capricorn, you are moving into a new location as well soon. I think you will, actually, yes, you will unexpectedly move into a new location. That's my reading for you. Okay, be prepared, but it will be a good thing. At first you might think, oh no, and you even might come into some kind of conflict with these people who you're with at the moment, but I think it will be a good thing for you. Something's changing at your home where you are right now. Right, okay, Aquarius, look at this. Aquarius, what is the matter? Aquarius, this is a difficult card for you, difficult month, but listen, all the difficulties are the huge opening. The heart of your partner is opening, and it's just giving kind of more freedom of real you, of who you are. Look at this. All these freedom cards, they're here for you. Bit painful time, okay? Could be painful conversation, painful in your heart, and don't lose the sleep over this. Is easy to say. Be comfortable in what you say and in your heart, because this is the card of fears, of panic attacks, and even of heart attacks. So you have to be really watching this. Don't go over emotional, because it could be, you could be really hurt by someone. Look at this. This is a hurt by someone. Someone who is in a long partnership with you, and you are this person now. You have to act fast, you have to think fast. Where are you going with your behavior? But you know, I think you are actually fine, because your values are so positive, right, that you are going to you're coming from such a good place yourself. You're peaceful, you are coming from the place of beauty of speech. You feel like your heart is like open, and you are abundant in your heart. So don't worry about this. Look, her heart and this heart, right? It's important to her. It's important to her, but I think you are safe here. It's a red cross here. Look, she's holding in her heart a red cross, which is going to heal everyone from past hurts, whatever they are. Okay, and you are holding here very important energy, Aquarius, because this energy is saying that the communities or people who are groups of people, where, because you are a very sociable person, right? All the Aquarians are, whether it's family, friends, or even work. They have lots of mini circles, Aquarians, okay? And all these mini circles are actually changing, so you're just looking for constantly for the place of group of people who are going to support you. And you will be supported, because when you transmit this right energy, right positive energy of freedom, of innocence, of abundance, of beauty, of richness of the world, of, you know, divine femininity, I think people will feel it. People are feeling your kind of peaceful and generous energy, and they will say, okay, let's take them over to this next shore, which is the shore of happiness. Let's bring them through this emotional river and bring them to happiness. Let's save them, okay? So eventually all this will be saved, and as I speak the energy is moving and changing. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, so next one is Pisces. Pisces, you have this Six of Swords. It's the cards which I usually like. It's my favorite cards. One of my favorite cards from Swords. If you're talking about Swords, they can be any favorite cards from Swords. Excuse me, Swords. Right? Is the normally Swords is the element of air, but here is the air combined with emotional river, and you are going through turbulent times. Look, turbulent times, and passing this river and coming to your best fortune. Okay, so Aquarian and Pisces, not easy, but you are going through this and you are coming back to your fortune. The fortune will change for you, and if in the past you were still coming from the place of hurt, this time you will definitely be a winner. Okay, and this is a promise. Really, this is such a positive card. Just wait a little more. Go, heal your fears, and then you will be healed ultimately. Really, it's really an amazing finishing conclusion to this spread. And to say a little more of this, I want to say that this time when the Aquarian will come, right? I already mentioned in my August reading, you might have a look at August reading and maybe even earlier, that somebody will come who reveal themselves, who will actually change this financial world for the better. So we all, it's either one person or a team of people will come and they save us, they save the world, and it will be a few new regulations which they impose, and they are already probably inside of this government, or something is happening who somebody who can influence the parliament. They will come and they will just win that. Yeah, we see the winner here. It's when we see the winner in the finance, then I think the whole kind of humanity will be just like resting on it. And as I mentioned before, at the time of Aquarian, which is starting on the 21st of January to the 19th of February, it's that time. This we are going over the coronavirus, and we will be saved as a humanity. Of course, now is the more people will unfortunately be ill, and the more people will die. I don't see the death as such, but it's complex, really complex spread. This, okay. Also, I think the fire and the water here are playing a big part, and before we clear the planet from this deadly virus, from this and more of a deadly kind of thinking, collective thinking, which is really affected the whole planet, before that it will be a big fire and it will be big water, and let's see if we can prepare for these events, right? Whatever you think the preparation might be needed, and then then it will turn, everything will change, and then it will be settled, okay. So be close to your family, stay tight with your reserves and with your energy reserves. Don't waste your energy, don't waste your money right now. At the same time, be brave and think clearly of what can you do to save yourself or your close communities from big fire and big waters, right? And I hope that is not going to happen in a worst scenario. But if we see any indication symbolically about water and fire, then you will know that the virus and the COVID is nearly over and we are out of it. Isn't it good? Okay, I'm just think I've finished with this reading, and it does look very promising. I hope you enjoyed this. And after this, in a minute, if you send me your email and register, I will let you give you the kind of link to a reading which is healing the fears, and the various of fears will be healed in the next reading. Why do I have panic attacks? Why, am I lonely? Why am I depressed? Because we've been so disorganized with this kind of timing at home, can I be organized? How can I reorganize myself into a new life? All these questions. How are my finances going to be? I have a fear over finances. Maybe I just need to lose weight and I have fear that I will not be able to come back normal again. And all sorts of fears we have, which I'm going to heal and use the energy of Reiki, which I love. I've been using it for many years, for over 20 years, and I will just heal you with this amazing energy. Just send me your email and I'll send you the link, okay? All right, lots of love to you, and you read my email in the description below. Lots of love. Bye bye for now. Light Guidance Tarot 111, and like and follow me on Instagram with the same name, guys.